Years have passed since Boruto left its audience on a massive cliffhanger and effectively canceling any continuation of its anime in early 2023. The release of Black Clover's movie and Bleach Thousand Year Blood War indicated that Studio Pierrot may have placed Naruto's sequel under hiatus to allocate resources to those other franchises. However, now that Bleach is at its conclusion, Studio Pierrot finally updated the status of the next anime story of Boruto to be confirmed for the second part titled Two Blue Vortex. So back in 2023, the social media accounts for Boruto confirmed that episode 293 marked the end of part 1, so it makes sense for there to be a hiatus between installments. But while part 2 is supposedly in the works, its future is still rather blurry. Although with that being said, IMDb suggests that according to some sources, new episodes might not hit our screens until 2027 or even possibly 2028. This also makes more sense since an inside leaker also shared information that part 2 will be delayed until the late 20s. So although this is credible information, it's important to note that this isn't officially confirmed, so take it with a grain of salt. The only thing that is official is that the next part is confirmed, which is big news nonetheless. So it is highly unlikely that the Boruto anime will drop any news before the turn of the year. But if the series has to, the Jump Festa would be the perfect place to do it. So although it is unlikely we will get an update on the series, there's always that little chance we might still get something, so we don't need to lose hope just yet. So the next part is apparently going to be seasonal, for example, only 12 or 24 episodes, to improve animation quality and to keep any filler content out, which is a massive win. So the Two Blue Vortex, which is the name of part 2, will focus on Boruto and his friends 4 years after the events of Boruto Next Generation. And of course, one of the biggest and most exciting parts of Two Blue Vortex is going to be the new designs for nearly all the characters. We've already seen some of the anime designs thanks to the prologue of the Boruto series. Boruto and Kawaki were fighting atop the faces, and Konoha was entirely destroyed around them. The story will focus on god trees pursuing the Uzumaki bloodline, with Jura seeking knowledge and others targeting their prey. There will also be a new Hokage, and the story will explore the fragile peace he maintains. So Boruto Part 2 has a lot of potential, but it all depends on the production. If the studio doesn't learn from its previous mistakes, the adaptation will be bombarded with negative reviews. So hopefully the anime will be better than Part 1. Well, that's all for now. If you found this info at all insightful, please consider hitting the like button below, and if you'd like to stay up to date with all the popular anime, please consider subscribing. Thanks again, guys, and have a great one.